Excuse me. It's early. But welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lemmy here, back with another video. Alright. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Alright, forgive me on the delay of releasing these videos. Alright. But yes, definitely welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be following up doing the mercurial readings for the rest of the elements. All right, so be sure to subscribe to the channel before you leave and like this video. Leave a comment below should this video resonate with you in any way. This video specifically is going to be for the water signs. So anywhere you have water in your chart, this mercurial reading is going to be for you. All right. So I'm using the Tarot of the Divine and the Mystic Rebel, and then we're going to look at some love messages. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what messages do we have for you water signs regarding this Mercury retrograde. I can't see. Alright. What messages do we have for the water signs regarding this Mercury retrograde? What messages do we have for the water signs regarding this Mercury retrograde? We'll start with the Oracle. The Mystic Rebel. Messages do we have for the water signs? It said put 3 out here. So we got release and surrender. Yes. And relationships. Ooh, juicy. Good thing I put out these love messages. And we got self-reliance here at the bottom. Alrighty, so release and surrender. I just want to pull straight from the top. I don't want to shuffle anything out. Okay, so let's get into a release and surrender. I see the first thing I look at when I see this picture is the infinity symbol, and that's exactly how I'm looking at it. These colors coordinate too, but how he's gazing at this lotus right here in the clouds, that's how I'm looking at this infinity symbol, release and surrender. Okay, and then we got judgment here. The 9 of coins and the Knight of Cups, your element here. All right, so with this release and surrender, I feel like someone is going to meet you where you are, but you got to show up first. Show up first and allow whatever the universe wants to bring into your life, because it's going to match your energy. So if you have high expectations for yourself to conquer something or to, receive something, you need to show up. So what you're releasing and surrendering to is the fact that you know that what you see being accomplished has the ability to be accomplished. You just have to show up. The release and surrender comes in where you kind of let everything else go and just do. Be like Nike, just do it. Okay, so in your showing up 110%, the support with this Knight of Cups is going to come in. You see how big this bird is compared to this bird? And it's nothing about the size. It's like one better than the other. It's not a one better than the other situation. It's just that when you petition the universe or a source, your higher self or something, expect to, when you show up in the, you know, this is Virgo, Venus, Virgo energy here. When you show up in the energy that it's already, the changes have already taken place, or you're showing up as if it did, your emotions that come with that is going to help anchor the energy in and bring it to life. And with the infinity symbol here, you know, or the number 8, but with the infinity symbol here, it's like things are being completed, tasks are being completed. So whatever is not a part of the task that you see before you is going to be removed. Things are going to be cut out. That's just the natural process of elimination when you're moving from one stage to another. But, you know, this also could be allowing other people to show up and support you as well. You are good by yourself, but you know, you are forced when you're together. Okay, think of that as you in the universe, you and your higher self, your higher power, before you start to notice or see this element in another person. Okay, start to put that into your repertoire first before digging into relationships with other physical things or, you know, people, because that is your ultimate support, always your go-to, right? And we know birds come from, you know, they're multidimensional messengers. So if you're being guided to go in a direction, you're going to get, you know, your sign or your affirmation from, you know, creation, things around you, letting you know that it's been received. You know, it's been seeded, it's growing. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins, it is growing. It's not the 10 just yet, but it is growing, okay? And then the next step after the 10 is a Knight. So we have the Knight of Cups here in time, earth, time, right? You'll start to feel this surge pickup of energy where you know you're on the right track. You know you did the right thing because you followed what Spirit wanted you to see and do, because there was a decision that had to be made, right? So I could definitely see this as some of you may choose to be single or live a lifestyle of monogamy, and you'll be paid tenfold with that decision as long as you're committed to sticking with it. Integrity here, you'll get that energy back. Okay, and whatever else is not aligning with you, also take your time. If you are dating, take your time. There's no rush. There's no rush. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because I do feel like even on a, you know, when it comes to a money situation, start paying more attention, be more focused on abundance. Okay, put yourself in an abundant mind state so the universe can match that energy. Okay, so let's go on to our second. Right here is yes. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Queen of Coins. Okay, 2 Earths. And then we got the High Priestess. Ooh, juicy, juicy. The High Priestess keep coming out. So, yes, this card usually speaks of, you know, being positive, affirming what it is that you want. It also reminds me of this Judgment card as well. But I do see this as, because this is every person in this picture so far is a singular person. You being one with Spirit, right? So with this hermitage here is really speaking to me as far as, you know, of course, going within, finding the answers, finding out what your secrets are. What is some things that you know, you truly do treasure that you haven't shared or seen unfold into the physical realm yet, okay? But it's something that you know, you just see it within yourself. Now is the proper time to release it, okay? Now is this proper time to release it. And you see this snake here behind her, which for the longest I had never paid attention to. But as you can see here with this snake, it's like you're coming to a full awakening after taking some time to isolate or go within, be by yourself, or maybe just this retrograde period. You've been noticing a lot of gems or a lot of opportunities to expand with the wealth that you already have within you. Snake is usually an indication of awakening or surge in energy, being more aware of what's going on around you, more sensitive, more psychically in tune to what's going on with this high priestess here, of course, too. It's like you have like some secret code that has been unlocked with you during this retrograde. And this retrograde really, for water energy, because it was in the earth sign, gave you opportunities to go deeper into yourself and figure out what your yes actually is. Because are you saying yes to something that you want? Or are you saying yes to something that someone else wants? What is your drive or your motivation to agreeing to something that someone wants to offer you? I definitely see this as someone finally listening to you or giving in to you, or this could be vice versa. But you chose to go off and do your own thing, but someone is giving you an ultimatum, is what I heard. And now you get to deliberate and choose what it is that you truly want. Because obviously this is popping up for a reason. This is something that you desired at some point in time and it's finally being fulfilled. As soon as you chose to detach from it, that's when it chooses to pop up. So are you going to go back and say yes to it? Or are you going to keep it pushing? But either way, it shows just how magical and how well wired the supreme ultimate energy actually is. Okay? And I do see this too as a you having the ability to spend more time with yourself, you having the ability to be more in touch and in tune with yourself. So you know which proposition is the right one. You know which opposition is the one to engage with. You'll know when to say yes and when to say no. Because even a no in some effort is still a yes. Because if you're saying no to something, it's because you're going to say yes to something else. Yeah, someone wants you to turn around and they want your attention. Someone wants your attention. Very, very much. Someone wants your attention very, very much. But you may be very coy or shy with them. You're not rushing anything. With both of these energies, most definitely not. But they admire you. They want to share something with you that they have. They've taken very good care of themselves, or they've worked really hard to build the lifestyle that they want to build. And they want to share that with you. They want you to come out of your shell. And even though you turn around and you greet them and you're conversing with them, you're still a mystery, which is probably even more of a reason why they want to say yes to you, why they want to share with you, why they want to give to you, right? Because you chose to put yourself first. You chose to put your you chose to put your best foot forward in regards to who you see yourself becoming, and not trying to completely contort yourself to impress another person. And that's very important right now. Trust your senses, especially with this Queen of Coins. I can definitely see this as you putting in like your 2 weeks notice at a job that you've been working at. They didn't seem to value you very much. They didn't respect your insight, and now they want to come to you with an offer because they see that you're unhappy and you want to leave. Now that they see your true value has become, awakened to them, now they, want you to participate or stay on or give you more money or more pay or something like that, some type of bonus. But you already know exactly what it is you want to do. You just haven't given them, the word yes. And that's what they're waiting on. That's what they're banking on it. But it's like at the same time, like I said, even if you say no to something, it's because you're still saying yes to something else. So even if you still choose to walk away from whatever offer this is because they didn't see your worth initially, it's because you're going to go say yes to somebody else who did see it off the bat. No question. Okay. And this is a time too where you want to read the fine print, of course. But definitely follow your higher senses. Definitely say yes to whatever spirit is guiding you to do. Don't rely on the physical representation of what someone is trying to offer you. Trust your inner guidance system, okay? So I'm going to move on to the last card, which is relationships. We have the 5 of Wands, somebody hating, and the 8 of Pentacles. We have Virgo showing up all through here, and the Knight of Coins, Capricorn energy. At the bottom, I have the World card. Okay, so this is wrapping it up here. Okay, so when it comes to relationships, definitely got some haters here. But we got the 8 of Coins and the 9 of Coins here together too. Yeah, I feel like there's been some type of struggle when it comes to relationships, or you in a struggle with how you view relationships overall, as if you put too much effort and time into something and you're still feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're still at step 1 or phase 1 when you really should be, at the king or queen level at this time. I definitely see this as you could be fighting temptation or fighting, or you or this other person could actually be fighting, trying to hold back how you truly feel about something, because there's still pieces that are not figured out just yet. So it does require a lot more time than, let me pull these out, because this is definitely like, oops. This 5 of Wands right here. It's definitely some type of conflict. What's really the problem? That might be a question that you're asking yourself, is what's really the problem, or what's really going on with yourself or this other person. They could be feeling this way about you, like what's really going on, like what's really the real reason why this is a stagnant situation. Like, yes, we've met. Yes, it's been some time. Yes, we've gotten to know each other, but we're still not doing anything just yet. There still isn't a solid commitment. It just looks like a promising commitment, but it's not a solid commitment just yet. not yet. Okay. Like, so what's the point of me still holding on? Why am I still giving my energy and time into this? Why do I still keep believing or thinking that this is somehow going to, you know, over time accumulate into something serious? The World card, where a new chapter can unfold, but we're still here. What is this Five of Wands? I still think of all the moments we shared together. You always know just what to say and do to make it better. I miss your energy. Yeah, there's an internal fight going on right here. Like, I can't walk away and act like as if this never existed. Okay? This is definitely giving caught up. Caught up. You're caught up. Or this other person is caught up in passion and, you know, lust, attraction. Like, there's a lot of emotions that are brimming that needs to be expressed or said in the most physical way possible. This could definitely be being sexually frustrated. But yeah, it's like, if you're still holding on to moments and you know what you should have did, but you didn't. So now they miss you and they don't want to leave you. It's like, okay, but if you're not doing right, then why are you still holding on? Like it's kind of like a super ironic situation to be in, right? So you're at a standstill of like, should you continue on by yourself? Or should you, you know, keep waiting for this person to eventually grow up? And if they are already grown as hell, I mean, that's not leaving you much time, right? Teach me how to love you. That's a lot of work. I need to know if you need and want me. How do you feel, water sign? I'll watch you from a distance. How do you feel, water sign? How do you feel, water sign? How do you feel, water sign? What do you want to express? You are the only one that understood me. I can't get over you. Both y'all stuck. Both of y'all stuck. I mean, in the Knight of Coins, I mean, they move very, very slow to the fact that you may not think nothing is actually happening or going on, but you know that it is. You know that it is. You inspire me at the bottom. We need a tiebreaker. What's the tiebreaker? Let the animals speak. We need a tiebreaker. What's the tiebreaker? This whole message about you turning a new chapter and being self-reliant. Self-reliant. But this relationship, whatever relationship you have with something or someone, got you in a chokehold. Kind of blocking you from being able to express yourself from deep within, because you're trying to navigate based on what happens with this relationship. Trust you have enough resources to get through the challenges before you. Okay, so even though this person is inspiring and you do feel like they understand you, trust yourself. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Which instantly to me says, don't settle. Don't settle for less. The experiences you're going through is an initiation as a healer. Because what you're going through right now is going to be a testament or a story for someone else. Stand up for yourself and speak truth. You speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. No attachment. No attachment, water energy. Have no attachment in this situation. Because y'all both could be stuck. And a lot of shit could have happened, which is why this hasn't moved as quickly as it should have. But listen to what's going on from the inside out. I mean, you're intuitive, yes, but you're also reflective. And you could be picking up on someone else's feelings and energy that feels good to you, but it's not truly coming out of you. It's coming from them, and you're feeling that it's being mixed up. So I truly see, I truly see this as, you know, you need to, you know, have your separation, have your time to focus on yourself, okay? Because whoever this is, or whatever relationship you have going on, I can see this as too as you needing to, you know, have a change in your diet, or you want to work out and have a better relationship with your body, but you know, you miss some of the food you used to eat. You miss going out and eating at certain places. You don't want to cook for yourself, but you got to maintain focus on the goal. You can't just give up and give in to, you know, this fight of temptation of, you know, lust or desire you have. Because if you're, say, like, for example, if you're trying to stop eating so much sugar, or get away from eating too many sweets, or stop drinking alcohol too much, you really just are kind of like escaping your feelings and emotions that you actually have within you. And you need to really sit down and address it head on, and not be afraid. And not be afraid. Usually when we gravitate to certain things such as sweets, is because we will feel like we're missing something in our life. And that's our outlet or our escape, is to overindulge in things that are, you know, it's good, but overindulgence on anything is unhealthy. So if you're overindulging in emotions about a relationship that essentially is over and has no basis, but because you have a special connection with them, overindulging in those emotions is detrimental to you. You need to stand out and separate yourself from the situation and get the lesson that, you know, Spirit has for you. Okay? Because even though you can be inspired by something that this person has done, said, whatever, you too are an inspiration to someone else. And you should not forget that. All right? So I'm going to end it there. Water energy, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this message does find you well. If you're looking for a personal message and a personal reading regarding any astrological event, especially with the eclipse season coming up, I am offering $13 tarot readings just for Friday the 13th on October 13th. You can go ahead and purchase your reading. The link will be available in the description below. All right. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Leave a comment expressing any good vibrations you felt during this reading that can assist you on your journey. And until next time, peace.